Welcome to another episode of the Experience SAP Podcast by Sovanta. This time live from SAP Sapphire in Orlando, where I sat together with Tommi Kramer, our Chief AI Officer, to discuss what we heard in yesterday's keynote about the Business AI Platform, about the autonomous enterprise, about Joule, and many more. Enjoy the episode.
Tommi, we are sitting here at the Sapphire in Orlando and just, an hour or two after the keynote. So what do you think? What were your main takeaways from this year's SAP Sapphire keynote?
I mean, first of all, it's cool to be back in Orlando. I mean, this is my second Sapphire now, and second time here in Orlando. And what people tell me, we have between 18,000 and 20,000 people joining. So that's quite impressive. And I actually saw it in the keynote this morning. The room was packed. So that is great to see, especially. I think also it was great to see the people that are interested in what's the new story, what's the message from SAP, what is the direction we are all heading, and especially where is SAP heading. And for me, because you asked for the topics of the keynote, it was not surprising, but it was impressive to see that the topic of autonomous enterprise is the big topic of the future. That means having agents taking care of a lot of your business, agents that take over, let's say, stupid repetitive tasks, and also not only the repetitive tasks, but also do reasoning within the company and take over such more complex tasks. And of course, especially for us as Sovanta, the BTP, where BTP is always a big topic, the announcement of a new name, which is called SAP Business AI Platform. That was for me the big news today, and that is definitely a big change. Also, maybe going to that Business AI Platform, I still have to get used to that term. It's not coming out. It's not like
BTP all the time. So we have to learn it.
Absolutely, and I'm really happy about the name because I mean, as a Chief AI Officer, I'm super happy that this is the new name of the BTP. But it is also, I would say, a necessary step to go there, because we see that automation, especially automation by AI, is the big topic for enterprises in the future. And I had a little sneak preview yesterday on the show floor, and it was all about Business AI Platform. So these are my favorite topics, and that's basically also what the keynote was about.
I guess a lot of people were wondering yesterday already when they entered the floor here and they didn't see anything about BTP, but only those big signs on Business AI Platform. But yeah, I think today's keynote just showed that this all in on AI terminology in SAP, they really mean it. So the whole keynote was really all in on that topic. Autonomous enterprise, really about agents taking over more and more of the workload, the rename and combining platforms and Business AI platforms. So it really is all about AI.
Actually, I also had a discussion with the guys from SAP on the little booth there yesterday, and they were like, I have slides for tomorrow. I cannot show it today, but people asked me about Business AI Platform. It was a big bang. People were surprised, definitely, but I really love the new name and also the change towards that. And this is also, I mean, that has also implications, right? So for all of us. So if you want to become an autonomous enterprise, that's the way forward. That's the way you have to go to. I mean, I remember the last customer discussions I had before Sapphire. We talked a lot about Joule agents, and especially the Joule environment. What is Joule actually about? And I try to explain that this is the new interface for the business users on SAP, where you basically do your tasks, if you have any questions that do not belong to your daily routine tasks, then you go to Joule and ask for it. Or if you need any automation topic available at hand, then Joule is also your new interface. And for me, it was always the message to our customers: get familiar with Joule as a kind of interface. Get familiar what it means for you for the whole SAP software ecosystem in your company, and also get familiar with what is a Joule skill, what is a Joule agent, so that you can use it to get some business value, get real business value out of it.
So I think a lot of things come together here, because I totally agree. The Joule story with customers was always a little bit difficult, because you had your Fiori UX and you had then your work zone and different ways to approach it. And then say, what use cases do I see actually to use this voice-based, this text-based interface? But now with the autonomous enterprise, I think it really comes together, saying, okay, you have your assistants, they have their agents, and via Joule, okay, this is the place where you can approach them. This is the place where you can interact with your autonomous enterprise and your agents. So I think now it makes a lot more sense, even compared to when we saw it 2 years ago.
Yeah. And as you said, it makes more sense, especially with the keynote today that we saw. So with all the, let's say, stories around Joule, what you will be able to do in the future with it. I mean, we just talked about it. What are the new features in Joule, like having a Joule workspace. That is something really new coming up, and is basically totally changing the way of working yourself with the SAP software, but also you working in a team together with SAP software. So, I mean, we heard it today, what Joule workspace means, and I saw a booth over there as well. So we need to get more familiar with it, but I like the concept of that, and we talked about it. So that's gonna be a fundamental change. So in working as a business user, but I mean, Joule not only, or like using AI in the B2B context is not only for business users, right? Joule and also the LLM technology, or basically the capabilities of AI, has also a big impact of the developers in the SAP ecosystem. So I mean, even Sovanta is not. We cannot, let's say, avoid discussing any AI topics within our company, even in all departments, actually, even in the development side as well, that we have to change there, right? And actually, what I saw with the autonomous enterprise, it makes me very hungry for the autonomous enterprise and the new way. And to be honest, also, it is really, it is a keynote that sounds quite familiar with Sovanta, because I'm not sure. Maybe we should call Christian Klein and say, hey, thank you very much for the Sovanta pitch today. But I mean, you know what we're doing with our customers, and what we did lately with them. That is exactly going in that direction. That makes me super happy that we as Sovanta are on the right track, but also we try to bring our customers on that track of getting more and more into the way of an autonomous enterprise, and especially make yourself familiar with the new technology and get adapted to it. And what I think is a really, really important topic, and Christian mentioned it at the end of his keynote, is the topic of change management, that the work will change for business users, but this is important to take them with you and prepare them and get them there. And this is also what I really like, what we are doing with our customers.
Yeah, again, I think it comes together. So there's two things. I really like the overall terminology. So how the things fit together, from a business AI platform to agents, to assistants, to autonomous domains in HR, in finance, in spend, and whatsoever. Then coming to the autonomous enterprise. But also at the same time, the whole message, you mentioned it, that you have to start now. And I was so happy when I heard that SAP is opening up also even with ECC customers. Yeah. So that if you are willing to go the transformation route, you don't have to wait until you're there to do AI, but you could actually start right now. So basically, like you said, also a message that we are bringing to the market for quite some time, that you don't have to wait. The technology is there, and you can right away combine it with your ECC, your on-prem S4HANA, no matter where you are, and then build the AI capabilities on top right now. And this is I was really happy when I heard that, because, like I said, things come together. And now, totally agreeing to what you said is, we have to bring it to the business people. So how can you use it? Doing the change management. It's not a threat. It's actually something that can really benefit your day-to-day tasks. I want to learn more about the whole Joule spaces thing, and how to do it, how I could use it for my day-to-day tasks. So I was really happy to see a lot of things, but like you said, we need some more time to dive into the topics to actually see how it's working and how it's coming together.
Yeah, you were mentioning just a very interesting aspect, which also was quite a kind of a side note, that AI is now open also for ECC customers, right? So it comes actually for us not surprising, because we we knew it already because we do this with our customers for quite some time already to bring AI into ECC systems as well, or at least have ECC data for AI used on the BTP or now the Business AI platform.
This There was one message we gave all the time. Okay, we cannot wait, and it should be open to everybody. The other one was, okay, we have to think BTP and BDC together, because you have the tooling on one side to create AI, and then you have the data side in the BDC world. You need the data to do AI. Now it comes together in the Business AI platform. So I'm really happy with what I saw, because it really fits to what we are preaching. It really fits to what we are doing. And again, congratulations to the agent race to agent win here. We actually got our hands dirty on the platform, and we are able to deliver. So I think it's laid out. We can start.
It feels very good to be part of that, or be the winner or one of the winners for that race to agent. But also, I mean, we just saw it on the slide today that they have, I think, like 260 agents available at the moment, and 20 of them are from us. So that is, I'm super proud of that. Super proud of our team and also our customers being front runners there and go that direction. That shows that that we and they are on the right track. Also makes me super proud, especially being part of that campaign. But also we had a little bit more insights and topics. So tomorrow I'm gonna present something about MCP. So it's not only from a business perspective very interesting this time on Sapphire. It's also from a technology perspective very interesting. So the business AI or the AI foundation has evolved quite a lot. I mean, now it's called Business AI Platform. So everything is around the technology. The technology is very open. That means it's open for many LLM providers, basically for all of them. It is also very open in terms of how you can connect to other agents, how you can connect to other third-party systems and third-party agents. The topic of MCP servers is quite wild. I saw around in the booth. So there's a lot going on, which makes me really happy to see, and also super confident that we did a very good consulting job to our customers already, and will do as well in the future. But that's basically the spirit that you get here. And even if you come into the exhibition hall with the Joule intro, and also everything is around Joule, that's very impressive to see. And
it gives us a lot of talking points to our customers, because I think SAP, like the opening message is the ERP is the brain for your AI, and I think there's a lot of truth in it, because we always get the questions, okay, why should I do AI on SAP? Because, well, the data is there. Then the combination of, okay, you can build your AI, you can govern it, you can contextualize it. So I think this is really a lot of messages we can bring. We still need to learn a couple of stuff, but I would really
even
recommend,
SAP has to learn a couple of things
as well. But I really would recommend people to look into the autonomous topics, assistants, agents, domains, into Joule Studio 2.0, of course, into the governance topic where they bring in Lean IX, Signavio directly in the platform. So yeah, a lot of things are coming together. Happy to watch out for the next days and to learn more.
Absolutely. I think we should grab some more impressions and then maybe get back on another session here. But that was quite a lot of fun, and also hopefully we had some insights for our listeners and viewers.
So thanks for joining, and we'll definitely be back with more details.
Sounds good. Thank you, Christian. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. This was another episode of the Experience SAP podcast. I really enjoyed this quick conversation with Tommi. I really enjoyed what I saw in the keynote, and happy to dive into more topics together. So see you next time.